Thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand, waiting for you. On the next frequency. Bob Proctor. Have you ever stopped to think that the money you desire already exists? It doesn't need to be created. It doesn't need to be invented. It's already circulating. It's already vibrating somewhere in this very universe. And the only thing that separates you from it is the frequency you're operating on. Everything vibrates. Everything emits a frequency. Thoughts, emotions, words, your body, your energy field, everything. And money is a very specific vibration. A vibration of flow, of value, of freedom, of expansion. If you are not aligned with that frequency, it doesn't matter how much you fight, try, or wish, it won't come. Because money does not respond to need. It responds to vibration. And this is the truth that changes everything. This is what Bob Proctor discovered while deeply studying the legacy of Napoleon Hill. This is what Neville Goddard taught in different words when he spoke about creative imagination. And this is what modern science confirms. You are a living antenna, constantly sending signals, and receiving exactly what matches those signals. If you want to change your financial life in the next 30 days, you don't need to start on the outside. You need to start with a vibrational reset, because everything starts within, always. And here's the secret that few truly understand. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. It's not enough to just think about money. You must think like someone who already has it. Speak like someone who is already prosperous. Act like someone who already lives in abundance. Vibrate like someone who doesn't need to chase after it, because you know money flows naturally when you're tuned to the right frequency. Imagine that money is playing on a specific radio station. It's called 98.7 FM, Total Abundance. If you're tuned to 89.1 FM, Scarcity, Fear, Doubt, you won't hear the right song. No matter how much you wish, beg, or visualize every single day. Because the universe does not respond to what you want. It responds to what you vibrate. And the question is, what station have you been tuned to lately? When you wake up and think, how am I going to pay the bills? When you say, everything's expensive, nothing works out, money disappears. When you feel fear, guilt, anxiety, you are sending a clear signal. I am out of frequency. But here's the good news. Vibration is trainable. It's flexible. It can be reprogrammed. And you can start today. If for the next 30 days you commit, truly commit, to changing your frequency, you will notice something extraordinary. Small coincidences, unexpected opportunities, the right people showing up, ideas flowing, solutions appearing. Because the universe begins to conspire in favor of those who finally emit the correct signal. This is not a pretty theory. It's a law, the law of vibration. And when you follow this law with discipline, the law of attraction is activated automatically. Because first you vibrate, then you attract. But what does it actually mean to change your vibration? It means waking up and giving thanks before even opening your eyes. It means declaring with conviction, I am prosperous. I am worthy. Money flows to me with ease. It means watching your thoughts like a guardian. And every time fear, doubt, or scarcity shows up, you reject it, replace it, correct it, not with force, but with awareness. You begin choosing thoughts the same way you choose your own identity. Because that's what's really at stake here. Who you are choosing to be. You behave differently. You no longer complain. You no longer engage in conversations about how hard everything is. You step away from environments that vibrate defeat. You connect with content, people, and decisions that reinforce the vibration of expansion. And if you repeat this for 30 days, even if it feels strange, even if it feels like a lie at first, you change. You create a new energetic signature, and the universe recognizes it. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to be lucky? Everything works out for them. Everything flows. Nothing feels forced. It's not luck. It's frequency. They're simply vibrating at a frequency where money exists. And that's why money comes. Not because of moral worthiness, not because of desperate effort, but because of alignment. And you can achieve this alignment too. But you must decide. You must commit to a new reality, even before it exists. Because that's how creation works. You feel as if it's already real. You speak as if it's already done. You live as if you're already there. This is the portal. This is the key. You need to understand this. The physical world is always delayed compared to the mental world. What you see around you right now is a reflection of what you vibrated yesterday, your old identity, your old beliefs. But what you will see in the coming days depends entirely on the vibration you hold today. That's why the first days of this reprogramming are the hardest and the most decisive. Because you won't see immediate results yet. You'll still be surrounded by evidence of your former self. But the key is not reacting to this evidence. The key is to act as your new self, even when everything around you insists on showing the opposite. This is the real leap of faith. It's not religious. It's quantum. It's psychological. It's vibrational. You stay firm, even when the world doesn't validate you. You keep your frequency high, even when everything still looks the same. Because you know your new reality is being formed behind the invisible scenes of life. You are creating in the energetic field where everything begins. And when you hold that vibration long enough, something inevitable happens. The world bends. Matter responds. Doors open. The right people show up. And money flows. But pay attention. You can no longer afford to doubt. Doubt is vibrational poison. It breaks the signal. It blocks the flow. That's why, every day when you wake up, your first task is not to work. Your first task is to align your frequency. You sit. You breathe. You deeply express gratitude for everything you have and for everything that is already yours, even if it's still on the way. You feel it. You visualize it. You claim it. You dress like your new self. You walk like them. You decide like them. You think like them. You vibrate like them. And in that moment, the universe no longer distinguishes between who you were and who you are, because you have already become. Vibration doesn't lie. It anticipates. It creates. This is the difference between those who try and those who manifest. Those who try live in doubt. Those who manifest live in certainty. You must choose the second path, the path of silent conviction, of inner power, of unshakable alignment. And for that, you must let go of your old self, the one who complains, who self-sabotages, who believes they have to fight to deserve, who says, "It's not for me. It's too hard. It never works." That self must die, because it does not vibrate wealth. It vibrates scarcity. And anything that vibrates scarcity attracts more scarcity, even if it has good intentions, even if it wishes for the best. The universe doesn't hear intentions. It hears frequency. So look at yourself now, without fear, without excuses. What has been your dominant frequency? Have you been vibrating like someone who is already prosperous? Or like someone still waiting for a miracle? Have you been behaving like someone who already has it? Or like someone who is still begging, pleading, hiding? Remember, the universe can only give you what you identify with. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you recognize as truth. If you say, I am rich 1,000 times but feel inside that it's a lie, what matters is the feeling. Vibration isn't what you say. It's what you feel is real. And that's why the next 30 days are sacred. They are a vibrational laboratory, a testing ground for your new identity. It's not about effort. It's about intentional frequency. Wake up and tune in. Throughout the day, return to your center. Before going to sleep, reinforce your new identity. Every single day, no skipping, like a sacred ritual with your prosperity. And what will happen? You'll notice that it's not the money that changes first. It's you, your posture, your gaze, your words, your decisions. And then, as an inevitable reflection, the money begins to show up. You start seeing signs, unexpected payments, doors opening, clients showing up, brilliant ideas, collaborations you would have never imagined. Because now you are aligned. And it all starts with the decision to reprogram your mind. Not just with words, but with habits, with focus, with intention. That decision is yours. That power is already within you. And when you truly understand this, you will stop chasing money. You will start chasing frequency alignment. Because when your frequency is right, money comes. It comes as a reflection. It comes as a response. It comes as a consequence. You are not a limited being trying to survive. You are a divine transmitter, a creative consciousness, a channel of vibrational power. You have the power to shape the reality around you. You have the power to tune into any life you desire. And when you choose to align with wealth, not just material wealth, but the wealth of purpose, vision, clarity, and expansion, the entire universe adjusts. Life does not resist those who are in harmony. It delivers. It responds. It expands. Now it's up to you. Start today, not tomorrow, not when everything seems perfect. Start now, because now is the only frequency where creation happens. Glowing star, close your eyes for a moment and declare silently within yourself, I choose to align my frequency with abundance. Repeat this until it sounds like truth, until the energy shifts, until you feel the power returning to your hands. If this message resonated with you, if it awakened something that was sleeping inside, then commit to your transformation. Subscribe to this channel right now to receive more messages like this. Messages designed to remind you of who you truly are. Share this video with someone who needs to tune into a new reality. And leave a comment below. Align your frequency. Yes, write it with strength, with faith, with intention. Show the universe that you are ready, that you are not waiting for a miracle. You are the miracle. You are the cause. You are the frequency that attracts everything that once seemed impossible. Your new life is already waiting for you. On the next frequency.